Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the forest, there lived a group of almond farmers. They were hardworking and dedicated to their craft, but they had a peculiar secret: they were all vampires. These almond vampires had been living in secret for generations, quietly harvesting their almonds during the night and hiding from the villagers during the day. They had a strict code of conduct and never preyed on humans or harmed anyone in the village. But one day, a young woman named Sarah stumbled upon their secret. She had been wandering through the forest, lost and hungry, when she stumbled upon the almond farmer's secret grove. At first, Sarah was terrified, but as she watched the almond vampires tend to their crops, she realized that they were not like the other vampires she had heard about in stories. They were kind and gentle, and their love for their almonds was evident in everything they did. Sarah was amazed by what she had seen and promised to keep their secret. But as time passed, she grew more and more curious about the almond vampires and their way of life. She began to sneak into their grove at night, hiding behind the trees and watching them work. One night, Sarah was caught by the almond vampire leader, a wise and ancient vampire named Almond. But instead of punishing her, Almond was intrigued by Sarah's fascination with their way of life. She decided to take Sarah under her wing and teach her the ways of the almond vampires. As Sarah learned more about the almond vampires, she discovered that they had a unique ability: they could use the essence of their almonds to heal and rejuvenate the human body. Almond and her fellow almond vampires had been using this ability to secretly help the villagers in times of need, but Sarah saw the potential for so much more. She convinced Almond to share their secret with the villagers, and soon the almond vampires became revered as healers and protectors. They continued to tend to their almond crops at night, but during the day, they walked among the villagers as respected members of the community. And so, the almond vampires and the villagers lived in harmony, united by their love for the sweet and nutritious almond. Sarah became a trusted friend to Almond and her fellow almond vampires, and they taught her their secret ways so that she could carry on their legacy for generations to come.